And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome everyone to Orlando, Florida, the Bounce House, home of the UCF Knights. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on a team from the Big 12, the UCF Knights. For EA Sports College Football,
you know, we're going against Texas A&M. They ranked number 3.
Guys, let's tee this one up.
This is our bounce back game. We came up short last game, but it is what it is. It is what it is, but let's get going, man.
Texas A&M set to kick off to christen this game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Knights offense will go to work first. Jesse, they've got a running back they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Barnett. Looking down the middle. Pulls it in. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. You want to create favorable matchups, and the angle route against a backer is a good way to do it.
Yeah, and especially if you're going to run man-to-man, that's hard. That's hard for a linebacker to run with a fast tailback. But if I can play a little bit more zone and stay in my zone and anticipate the quarterback throwing that route, makes it a little bit easier.
Oh, he's got some space. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
I'll tell you, this defense and their front 7, they're going to have to play with great eye discipline because they know they are going to see this type of misdirection in their run game, and they got gashed there.
The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job of contained by this defense, and in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic, and that's exactly what happened there.
Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He'll do it himself on the draw. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job, nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up.
Touchdown, UCF! And they have the first points of the game. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Aggies offense will go to work for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. breaking tackle, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Quick completion on the out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Gets away from one, finds some space. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go on top. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
On 3rd down, going up top. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
He makes the catch at the 10. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Got it behind the line. It's Gage. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got his man. Fighting off the defender. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. First down here for the offense. They'll go back to the ground. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
The Knights are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Caught over the middle. It's Ashley. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Knights want to pick up the tempo.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
The Knights pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Snagged in the middle, it's Jenkins. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Knights have taken it inside the 20. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. On the run, fires downfield. He's got it. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a penalty flag. Did they get the receiver for a push-off? Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. The Knights trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. That's got it. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCF has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, UCF.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Trying to pound it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. Touchdown Knights! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point makes it 14-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turn.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away, doing it clean. No PI on that one.
They'll go to the ground. Got room to work. Sweet cut there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll try to sneak it. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Spits it out to the back. He's got his man. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Use the play fake, now to throw. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. This guy is just wearing them out. Another first down, already has a couple of touchdowns in the first half, David.
He has been a problem for this defense, and if I'm this offense, I'm going to continue to feature him. He's winning his matchups. I'm going to find him. It's just the first half, and he's already had himself a full game's worth of stats.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Knights with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Rushes on him. Grab near the sticks. It's Briggs. Down to the 30-yard line where he stopped after a gain of 5, and that will be a first down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to run it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Man, defense is about getting off the football. And when that defensive line can be disruptive and get in the backfield right away and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays, it can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
Motion from the back. To the air on second down. Throws to the back. Firing to the right, complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Finds his big tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Knights want to move quickly. They'll send the back in motion. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Timeout, UCF.
Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to escape and get it himself. Quick step and go. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UCF!
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all three facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the first half for the home team.
Appreciate it, Dan. Appreciate it. Yeah, I finally figured out why they was subbing all my players out, bro.
The extra point, they're up 21-0.
That shit fixed now. I don't gotta worry about it. I'll sub them out if I feel like they get too tired. I'm gonna be in control of that.
Arizona came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. The fact, this wasn't ever really in question. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They're setting up the screen. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They've been steamrolled so far in this first half, David, but maybe a little positive momentum to take to the locker room.
And I like you got the first down of the drive. So maybe you can build on this now. I would play with some tempo, obviously getting closer to halftime here. Maybe create some momentum, get a score here, and cut into this lead.
He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with...
There he goes! Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. To throw, it's Hawkins. He's gonna let it go. Makes the catch on the left. Touchdown, Aggies. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Man, nice job getting the passing game going. This is big, man. Going into the half, and listen, I know you're trailing, but building some momentum. Maybe this second half we can keep airing the football out, cutting into this deficit, and who knows what the heck will happen.
He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike.
Number 37, set to advance on the football.
He'll bring it out. It's Farmer. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got a man, it's Ashley. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Knights in the hurry-up. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jenkins. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Wants to throw on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Knights are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Barnett. Going downfield for the big play. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The Knights getting set on 1st and 10.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
Lost to throw again. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They run the reverse. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Fires to the big fella. He'll be out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Touchdown Knights! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
This offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
On to attempt the try. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. A 67-yard touchdown drive there, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Going into halftime, y'all.
In the books, and I am eagerly looking looking forward to that second half.
It was either bounce back or beat
And
down.
there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first
Against
half.
the
Some
number
guys
three
have the ability to
number 3
improve
team,
the
man. I
game.
got to get back
This
on that
young man
top
is a
25,
true
man.
three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball.
7 to 28,
He is a
bounce back
problem,
game.
and I don't think this defense has the solution. With that said, let's send it back to the guys inside the bounce house.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Knights will kick it off to start the second half.
If you're tuning in, man, please
And
make sure
he'll
you like and
just take the
sub.
knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Texas A&M
fault.
offense is back on the field.
Got the camera
When
issue.
you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with
Looking deep down the right side.
Yeah.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Got room on the return. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
And what a great job by the defense that time. Cover one, man coverage, and you see how everybody was impressed. When you press receivers, you disrupt their timing. You get your hands on them at the line of scrimmage, you jam them. And it completely disrupts the quarterback and his thought process. And that time, that was a big reason that ball got INT.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Barnett. Fires to the wideout. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up 3rd down. Man, he will be thinking about that one.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The Knights send out the punt unit. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Nice job there.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. The Aggies can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much.
Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, it's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Carter. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. It's complete on the right side. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
And the Aggies have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
He wants to throw it again. Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And that is a great job by the defense, containing and constricting the pocket. There was nowhere for the QB to go, and he did not have a lot of time.
It was a
He
smooth
went down
little spin,
quick.
man. She crazy.
The Aggies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. There's a heat. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
It's been really hard on this quarterback all game long. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give this defense so much credit because they've done a really nice job on the back end and coverage, but they've also been able to affect his rhythm with a solid pass rush, and you saw it right there getting the sack.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down.
Number 10.
And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Wake Forest is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Purdue. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the 3rd quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs. And this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, if you're the quarterback, you're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking for them.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding. I get the ball to my slot guy, he can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man, just he catches the football and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Line getting set on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looking downfield, it's Barnett. Plucks it out of the air. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at 1st down.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
From the gun, running back on the move. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the field.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, UCF! And the route is on. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Finds a tight end. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
How about the big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch?
Brown has it. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. And the Aggies with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's Riley. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Throws to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Makes a catch at the 10. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Hold and fire complete. Oh, he's got some space. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the third quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out, and that's exactly what they're doing now.
Red pass, it's complete. At the 20, he's got space. Touchdown, Knights! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
The kick is up and good, and puts one more on the lead. We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. is in store. We'll see as we start the fourth. Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. A very disappointing performance for the #1 team in the country. There'll be a new team atop the rankings when they come out next. It's complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. The Aggies can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Flips it out on the screen. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking. And this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's going to take off. And a nice pickup on the run, and gets down to avoid contact. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Zings it complete to the right. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Running the red zone. It's Owens. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. It's 1st and goal as Texas A&M comes to the line. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And they did tack on the extra point. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Gets it out quickly. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Man, let's not make football hard. The quarterback sneak has worked, and it continues to work. Keep using it until they stop it on those short yardage plays.
And the Aggies back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Quarterback on the keeper.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. But the problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Oh, they're after him. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Aggie!
And the defense was so close. They had done such a good job up to that point, setting up a 4th down. It looked like they had the QB corral, but they let him escape. That is going to be a coaching moment for them moving forward.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? The defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
What a great job tackling that time by the cornerback. Out on an island by himself. It's just him and the pitchman one-on-one. The offense is trying to go option. They get it out to their playmaker in space. And this guy is good at covering, and he's good at tackling. He showed it to you right there.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. To the air, it's Barnett. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Oh, no good. And after the miss, fellas, still sitting on an 18-point lead. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
The Aggies come to the line in the hurry-up.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. He'll pull it on the read. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. So now it's second and long. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Bringing the heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. A shot toward the end zone. And it's a touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the point after is good. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Texas looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over that field like Bevo in the pregame.
This offense has it with really good field position. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And this defense and their team, honestly, has just built some momentum here in this fourth quarter, man. And I'm interested to see this offense and if they can respond, if they can be physical, if they can run the football, if they can make some plays here in this fourth quarter.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Now on first and 10 from the 26. Sends it back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. Quarterback making checks. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Turning it on. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense, because you're trailing in this game. You've got to find a way to get off the field on third down, but you can't stop the quarterback scramble. He's just been making plays in this game in critical moments, none bigger than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
The Knights will hustle to the line. Back to pass on second down. Looking to scramble. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, UCF!
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. extra work as this lead has really grown. Bringing it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on first down. He's going up top here late in the game. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. A hostile environment can have a
ball
major
game,
impact
folks,
on even
and that's how you
the most
bounce back.
well-prepared team. So
Appreciate
how
y'all
much
for tuning
did the
in.
crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college
Good
football
game.
so great. The home
Great
crowd and how they were able to
quarterback group.
impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still
It's a
excited.
bad
They
man
play a
right
big
there.
factor, and it affects everything.
Bad
College
man.
football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments they can jump up and bite you.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David
Knocked out
Pollack
the
and
number
Jesse
3
Palmer, I'm
team.
Reese Davis. You've been watching another
That's how you
presentation
bounce back.
of EA Sports.
Appreciate y'all
College
for
Football.
tuning in. Make sure you like, sub, and hit that notification. This is Visionary Gaming TV. Y'all know how it goes. Stay cool, stay focused, stay visionary. I'll holler at y'all.